morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, Hope Society? Hope, let's get it. Well, I can say good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is, whatever time you're tuning in. But you guys know each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we dropping this thing for you guys, for us to get tuned in with each other, for us to find our most successful versions, for us to be rendered all the health, wealth, and freedom that's mandated for our lives. And we know it's rooted where? In overflowing abundance. And what? I want to give you guys a hand clap, a pat on the back, because you guys are tuned in to Mr. Hope. The fact you guys clicked on this video, the fact you guys clicked on this audio, means that you said that today I want to align myself with where it is I'm trying to get. I need to shift my mindset. I need some nutrients. I need some nuggets that can be planted into my life today that said I want to get in the position, the alignment to have all that I want and I'm dreaming and hoping for. And so I want you to give yourself a hand clap, because this is what we call happening on purpose. Because life is 5 words. You guys know I already say it all the time. You either do or you don't. You do or you don't. And it's not by coincidence those 5 words equal to our 5 fingers, because literally you can have your hand out expecting things just to happen, or you can go out and get the things that you are meant to have. And that's exactly what we even talked about. Listen, we talked about this in season 1, that you guys will sit here and ask for your dreams and your hopes, and what happens is that we get rendered the tools, and so then we begin building things and you guys get frustrated. It's like no. What happens is that we don't get the reality. We get the things that we need, and we must build from there. And even if we build something that's not in alignment with where we thought we were going, it's okay for us to start over and to rebuild. But those are all the things we talked about. I dare you guys to go back to the SoundCloud, to click on season 1. So go to SoundCloud, Mr. Hope Morning Motivation. Check in with season 1. Season 2 is going to be up. If it's not already up by this time, you guys checking in. So I want you guys to check out season 1 and the beginning of season 2 if you haven't already. From the first couple episodes, if you tune into the videos. But what's going on, Hope Society? Listen, at this time, there's a lot going on in our country. We got the whole virus thing that's floating around. And it's not being taken lightly. There's a lot of precautions that were very immediate. As far as like, okay, we went from school systems being open to literally boom, 30 days out. Colleges saying the semester is a wash. Graduation not happening to next semester. It's it's some things that is occurring fast. But today what we're going to talk about is law of rhythm. So go ahead, get jiggy with it. Okay. So for those of us who are tuning in, like what I really mean is, yes, you gotta get your 2-step. You gotta have something that says, you're able to rock, you're able to ebb and flow. Because guess what? Law of rhythm says that no matter what, we're in this constant ebb and flow. We're in this everlasting pendulum of things continuously flowing in and out, back and forth, over and under, round and round, forwards and backwards. It's constantly ebbing, continuously flowing through cycles. And what the thing is that we must realize is that we are currently experiencing a season that we must learn how to maximize. A lot of the reasons why we are not where we desire to be, a lot of the reasons why we don't have what it is that we feel as though that we should have in our life, is because we have not maximized the seasons that we are currently in. My book, Answer to Butterflies, I dare you guys to go ahead and go grab it. If you guys haven't already, go to Amazon or MrHopeMotivates.com and to grab that copy. I would dare you guys to tap in with me. But that's exactly what the book is all about, because we must first maximize where we are today in order for us to adequately move into what it is that we're trying to get to next. And that's exactly what the law of rhythm says. Law of rhythm says that we're constantly going in and out of seasons. And if you look at the world itself, we're constantly flowing from winter to fall, fall to spring, spring to summer. It's constantly flowing in and out, back and forth, and it's continuously repeating itself. So the thing is about law of rhythm is, yes, you got to get yourself a little two-step. You got to get yourself a little ebb and flow, because you must be able to rock with what is currently going on. A lot of us are fighting against what the season that we're currently in. We're preventing ourselves from maximizing where we're at, and thus we can never adequately move up into what it is that we're trying to actually attain. See, a lot of us are stuck in seasons that we were supposed to maximize some 10, some 20 years ago, and because we have not maximized those things, we have not seen growth in the areas that we need growth in, and therefore it seems as though we're sitting on all this knowledge, we're sitting on all this talent, we're sitting on all these thoughts, with all these ideologies, but our realities are not rendering what we think that we should have, because we possess, this wealth in these different aspects or within these different avenues. And it's because we have not maximized the seasons that we are currently in, or once we're in, and therefore we cannot maximize the season that we advance to next. It's our ability to first realize what seasons that we're in, and then can we maximize it. There we go. So that was the nugget, that was the freebie. Yes, we must first be able to realize what season that we're in. I know you guys are asking, well, how do I maximize? There we go. I gave it to you first. Where we at? We can't maximize without first realizing it. So we must first realize what season that we're in, and then are we able to maximize that season. And this is some things I talked about before in season 1. This is some things I talked about in my book. So if you guys have even been tuned into some of the Philosophy Fridays, this is things I have talked about before. But I want to break it down, especially with what's occurring in our country and what's going on around us, because things, I think it's almost comical at times when people, have a little shake in their foundation, or things begin to rupture. And I'd be like, don't you understand, in order for growth to happen, that what is currently present must shake up, that things must be, must break down in order for things to build up. That sometimes in order for you to expand, you must take down what was already built up for you in order for you to build more, have a stronger foundation. So in order for us to have what it is that we're mandated to have, and what's supposed to be shifted from those who are supposed to have it, things have to shake up in a major way. But it's your ability to maximize those seasons. We talked about this law of polarity, said there's an up, there's a down. So for every good day, we can expect that there is going to be times of low periods. But see, the thing is, these things are the same energy. See, it's our emotions and our fear, our the chemicals of endorphins and all those things that set in, they kind of offset our natural ability just to recognize that good and bad is the same energy. It's all about how we react to it, because this period, yes, it's not relatively good, or it's not relatively something that is great, but if we watch how we react to it, our outcome can be of something that was a benefit rather than a downfall. Or we can react in a way that we're able to take the downset and build up something that's everlasting. So we must understand that sometimes things must shake up in order for us to have that advancement. I mean, we talked about this before, that turbulence equals ascension, that as a plane takes off, that as a plane gains more height, that it must experience turbulence in order to get to the next level. It's a part of the plan. Now what happens is sometimes we can't control the capacity of it or dynamic of it, but all we can do is embrace the uncertainty, and all we can do is react best to what is happening and see how we can best position ourselves to take advantage of what is meant to be taken advantage of. Sometimes the preset, sometimes it says that we need to reanalyze, sometimes it says, hey, we're given a period of basically being able to take a step back and a pause and slow things down to see exactly where things may have failed if things had continued in the way that we weren't able to foresee. So sometimes these setbacks come strategically for us to be able to capitalize on them, and not necessarily for us to have any downfalls or any setbacks. So that's why we must remove fear, we must remove panic, we must remove the inability to accept that change is going to come, but it's not always going to come in the way that we expect it. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, was law of rhythm, that things are constantly in ebb and flow, that things are constantly moving in and out of forward and backwards, that things are constantly happening, and it's our ability to be in sync with those things that's going to enable us to have the overflow of abundance and wealth that is mandated for our lives. So I just want to tell you guys on today that you got to get your two-step on. You got to find that groove, because I'm telling you that no matter what, we're going to constantly always be flowing in and out of different seasons. We're going to always be be going on to the next. But unless you maximize the season that you are in today, then you will not be able to adequately have what is meant for you tomorrow. So I'm telling you guys, get in tune today. Realize where you at. Maximize where you at, because sometimes it's our abilities to see where we're at that is all that we need in order for us to continue to grow. See, some of us are reluctant to embrace what is going on because it's not what we would desire. But sometimes we don't get always what we plan, but it's always about our ability to react to it. So tap in, you guys. Happen on purpose. So, as we always say, if you guys get nothing else, the blueprint, the guide, the thing that's going to help us excel, the things that's going to move us forward, the things that's going to allow us to happen, is those three things, our look, our sound, and our vibe. So, Mr. Hope, what does this look like? Law of Rhythm looks like, listen, I'm finding my way to stay on beat no matter what's happening. I'm finding my way to continue to happen no matter whether it was a setback or was prosperity. I'm finding a way to continue to embrace every moment as if I need to continue to understand how it's going to push me forward or going to push me back. I know it is so, because Law of Rhythm says no matter what, that I'm going to continue to flow. Remember, we said that if we can maximize our highs, and our lows must also increase. See, the thing is, we want to continue to create higher lows because we know we're going to have the low days. The low days are going to come. But it's our ability to maximize those low days. It's our ability to stay in tune, to stay on beat, to keep happening, to continue to do the things that we need to do, and then our lives will continue to unfold themselves just as we plan them. Don't get off beat. That's what it looks like. What it sounds like, it says, I'm listening. So it sounds like I'm keeping my eyes and my ears peeled to what's going on. It sounds like, let's go. It sounds like, okay. It's like, okay, let me get on beat. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm continuing to happen. It sounds like I'm trying to figure out where it is that I find my place, or where I find they fit like a puzzle piece on what's going on. It's my ability also to slow things down or to speed it up. It's my ability to get a different pattern or a different rhythm. Keep happening. That's what it sounds like. And what it feels like, or what's the vibe. It feels like, hey, no matter what's going on, I'm going to find a way to stay on beat. It feels like, doesn't matter what the DJ play, I'm right on top of it. Ain't nothing being thrown my way that I'm not able to say, okay, hey, this what we tap into today. Okay, cool. It's keeping that forward focus, that ever clarity, that happening, that focus. So on a mental note, remember, if you think in lack, if you happen in lack, then that is what's going to continue to render itself. It's our ability to think in wealth, to happen as things as what they're going to be, that's going to enable us to have what it is that we're hoping and dreaming for. You don't just wake up and suddenly, because you're rich, you start happening. It's your habits today that enable you to unlock the treasures. If you can't manage, $1,000, how can you dare manage $1 million? So it's all about thinking as if things are already as what they're supposed to be, happening that way, enabling your thoughts to become your actions. So remember, not thinking in lack, but thinking as if things are, in wealth and in abundance. On a physical note, remember, you guys got to get some type of activity in each and every day. Hey, drop down real quick in the morning, 15 minutes, give me 15 push-ups, 15 sit-ups, 15 jumping jacks. Take an extra flight of stairs today. You got to take care of your temple. You guys got somewhere to go. You guys got somewhere to be. So you got to take care of this. This will take care of you. On a financial note, we spend our time. That's how we spend our money. So how you spending your time is exactly how you spend your money. So watch how you spending your time, because your money is going to transcend it, and vice versa. We get 86,400 minutes every day. Spend it just like you spend that if you had some money. Tap in. I want you guys to go to MrHopeMotivates.com. Grab you some apparel. We got hoodies, we got shirts, we got polos. Go grab you guys something. Also grab the book Answer to Butterflies, Becoming Comfortable Being Uncomfortable. Remember, each and every Saturday, if you're here in the Detroit area, we're at the Northwestern Activity Center getting it in from 10:30 to 12. Empowerment and financial literacy. Come get some tangible knowledge. Also, on the 31st of this month, If everything is still going as planned, with some of the things are, in the wake of the world, we're still tapping in with having the live podcast at 90s Cafe and Lounge. It's on the 31st, so check my Instagram, Facebook for the flyer that gives you some more information about that. So I want you guys to go to the SoundCloud, tap in with season 1. Season 2 is going to be up on there. Thank you guys for tapping on the YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell me what you guys like. If you want to hear your business, your service, your music, let me know. Tap in with me. We can get your information played on here. I want you guys to be able to unfold and happen on purpose with me. So continue happening on purpose. I want you guys to continue having a hope-filled day. I want you guys to continue having that forward focus, get in rhythm, get in tune, begin to focus on where it is that we're going. That is what's going to allow us to maximize where we're at today. Have your eyes and your ears up. Maximize who and what we have today. That's what we're called to do. Only then are we able to transform to what it is that we want to be. We don't get to choose where we start, but we can choose how and where we finish. Happen on purpose. Get that two-step. Get that rhythm. Tap in. Continue having a whole field day. Let's get it, y'all. Hope!